Hi, I'm Steve Judge, and I'm reading excerpts from my autobiography, Don't Lean on Your Excuses, a world champion's courageous story that inspires living with no regrets. So, my book is available to pre-order and buy. If you click on the link attached to this video, that will take you through to the Amazon website where you can get yourself a copy. Now, later on in the video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can win free tickets to the book launch party. That's going to be in October, and I'm really looking forward to meeting as many people there. But first of all, let me just read an excerpt from chapter 12, and I've called this Run for the First Time. My brain knew how to run, but I couldn't quite get my legs to do what they were supposed to. My right leg stomped down and lifted up whilst my left leg was doing all the work, propelling me forward. My arms were pumping furiously, as though they were alone were pumping my legs with propulsion. I sneaked a peek at my feet and saw them working in unison, one in front of the other. Wow, I was doing it. I was running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There was a rhythm and there was speed. It was beautiful. There was a fresh breeze in my hair, and I looked up at the sunrise ahead of me. My heart began to beat faster, and a wave of emotion caused my mouth to quiver and my eyes to well up. The feeling was incredible. Such a feeling of power and prowess as my arms swung in rhythmic alliance with my legs. I wiped the sweat mixed with tears away from my cheeks. 8 minutes in, and I saw the start of the desert coming up, and I wondered if I should take this thing off-road. The words of the garden by Take That were playing in my ears. These were the cards that I'd been dealt with my life, and now it was time to open my eyes and start living and believing. My white tiger roared as my cage frustration swept fire through my heart. My brain had a new controller now, as my bottled up anger exploded, driving me forward. I knocked it up a gear and turned onto the uncertain rocky ground of the desert. Now gasping for air with my senses heightened, I was scanning the ground in front of me and adjusting my course accordingly. I felt lighter, faster, skipping past stones and even launching off small rocks and skillfully landing on my left foot. A flood of memories and instinct kicked in from running through woods and over tree stumps. Faster and faster I went, lungs gasping, unsure of how much longer I could keep this speed up for. Lack of oxygen eventually forced me to slow back down to a jog and cease my frolicking. Eventually I stopped and stood there, hands on my head, catching my breath through my open grin. There was a vastness of space around me, and the desert in front, the sea far in the distance to my left, and the road directly behind me. Woohoo! I screamed at the top of my lungs. The sound of my voice echoed in the crisp morning air. I looked down at my legs and felt proud of what they had achieved. Wow, that was incredible. Wow! As I turned to look at where I'd come from, my right ankle buckled with pain. Ow! I screamed as I nearly fell over in agony. I was throbbing every time I put weight through it. Got to get home, I thought. So it goes on about the consequences, and I think sometimes you get that when you push yourself, and I certainly had pushed myself running for the first time. Amazing to get that back, and so important to me. Something that was taken away from me for 7.5 years, to get that back, just amazing and really enthralled. But the consequences were with the pain, and I think it's very much a thing of pleasure and pain. So if you like doing something, what are the consequences? For me, there was pain. Sometimes you might find this yourself, that that there's pain, but you also get pleasure from it. So it's about getting the balance right. And at the time, I had to ask myself a lot of questions, as in, was it going to be worth it? Running again was great, but was I willing to put up with the pain? But I explain that later on in the rest of the chapter. So that was an excerpt from my book. Now, like I said, if you click on the link, that will take you through to the Amazon website where you can pre-order yourself a copy. Now, if you take a screenshot of that, because this is for the free tickets, the prize, take a screenshot of you pre-ordering, and post that out on social media with the hashtag Don't Lean on Your Excuses, as it says here on the video. Now, I will pick that up, and we will pick 5 lucky winners, and you'll get a free ticket to the book launch party. That's in October. It's going to be 100 people, friends, family, people that have helped me on my journey. There's going to be some memorabilia there, a bit of food, a bit of drink, and I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody there, and hopefully that includes you. Otherwise, I'm going to carry on reading my book for a little bit longer. Oh, that's not good. I think you're ready to try something. I'll do that again. No, that doesn't work because there's no rhythm.
No,
3, 2. So my book is available to order. You're giggling. I can't do it.
I'm still giggling.
That will come later on in the book.